What is up, my friends? We are chilling on the Mystery Shard free-to-play challenge account on day 64. If you've been paying attention to any of the Plarium announcements or the content creators, you'll know that they're making some changes to Arena and also to some of these progress missions. So soon this mission will reach, I think, Silver 3 or something, which is cool. I'll be able to pass this and get on to the next tier. The thing is, it doesn't really solve any of the problems with Arena. Like, making arbiter missions easier, it just, like, it's cool. Like, I get why they're doing it, but they didn't change any of the Great Hall ones. So you still need a level 7, 8, 9, 10 Great Hall. Which means you've got to get into gold and be able to farm in gold. Which, if you look at the quality of teams that are in gold right now, like I'm in Silver 3, I think they tweaked the matchmaking in Silver as well. And it feels like it got harder. I don't know if that's changes to the matchmaking, or maybe it's just that I have more player power now, so I'm starting to see higher level teams. Which could be it as well. Like, these teams are up to 1.3 mil now. Oddly enough, I'm getting some wins on defense. Like, a lot of wins on defense. Maybe I should just let my defense wins carry me up. On attack, I'm trying to find teams that I can beat, but it's very few and far between. I won't go too far into ranting about Arena. Anyone who looks at it long enough can see that it's broken, and it's because of the deflation. They need to add more tiers on top, give higher tier accounts reasons to push into the new tiers, and free up gold 4 for mid-tier accounts. Because it's like, the amount of stats you get from your Great Hall means so much more in the mid-game progression than it does to end-game players who already have tons and tons and tons of gear and champions. But like, anytime I talk to certain people online, they're like, oh, you guys just want it easy. You just want everything for free. It's like, no, man, we just want to progress our Great Halls at a reasonable time. Like, I mentioned in a previous video, on my main free-to-play, I was in gold 4 by day 30. Getting 100 to 150 plus gold medals every single day until around day, probably around here, day 70. And then they took bots away, and it became, and then I got pushed out into gold 3, gold 2. And then I pulled a seer and built seer as my nuker, and eventually was able to claw my way back into gold 4 over time. And then they added bots back in. And it's like, anyone who has been playing the game for long enough has had these periods of months where it's just been free farm. If you play a lot, it's 160 plus gold medals per day. And then you get a ton of stats on your Great Hall. PVM becomes way easier. You're stronger in PvP. You've got your arbiter because it was so easy to get. And I just feel like there's a disconnect between most endgame players and what a new player experiences. Like, Plarium hasn't really changed their arena since the game came out. And it worked then because, you know, people naturally progressed. They were in gold 4 farming with their 250 speed Haikatoons and Gorgrabs. And they were able to make reasonable progress on their Great Halls. These people that were playing from the beginning, they max out their Great Halls in like 2 years. 2.5 years, sometimes 3 years. Like, sometimes they're just maxing it out now. And they're starting to accumulate massive amounts of gold medals. But there's no incentive for them to push. So they just stay in Gold 4 farming easy wins, getting their forge materials. Then they came out with Gold 5, so maybe they push up into Gold 5 now, if they can. But like, even in my endgame clan, I'm seeing these people talk, level 100 people, 9 mil player power, talking about 360 arbiter losing half the speed battles in low Gold 4. Like, so now it's starting to affect the upper echelon of players. And that's the reason you see Plarium doing anything about it. But even if they fix, like, they're proposing lowering the tier requirements for Platinum and Gold 5. Well, they did already. This doesn't do anything except compact everybody into a smaller space. Like, the points deflation is still gonna happen. Every week they reset and take a bunch of points out of the system. So Gold 4 players will have a harder and harder time staying in Gold 4, and they just slowly filter their way down. And then you have new players. The matchmaking in Silver puts you against other players of relatively equal player power, which is a dumb metric to base matchmaking off. Because as you know, my account is filled with champs for faction wars. And filled with champs that I need to save because they're rares and I need them for faction guardians. So they basically penalize players like me and put me up against stronger opponents in Silver just because I'm building my account out how you're supposed to. Like, do you want me to ignore faction guardians for a year until I'm able to farm and until I'm able to stay in Gold 1? And then the speed that you get medals is just so much slower on the new account now. It's unreal. Like, one day I'll probably do a big arena rant video, but yeah, just frustrating talking to people about it. And they think that new players either, one, just suck at the game. They don't know how to set up their teams or gear them properly, which, to be fair, some players do. Like, I'm not saying that's not a problem. Like, some players definitely do suck at the game, or not suck, but they don't know as much as other players yet. They need time to build those, you know, to build the interest and invest in the game enough that they want to learn how to gear champions and build arena teams and stuff like that. And that takes time. But a lot of new players are turned off from the game because arena is just so much of a grind to get anywhere. I did go ahead and auto all the floors up to the new boss here, and then I actually killed him once too. So I'll show you what my team did. I was running this team, but I don't think I needed broadmaw, so I'm just going to run a shield guard for more damage. And it was super easy, so 4 more days, I think, until we clear a normal Doom Tower. Assuming we don't get blocked off on, like, the Nether Spider. I think the next Scarab will be fine. I can put Apothecary in a resistance chest. And I think the next Magma Dragon should be fine too, judging by how easy this one was. So it's really just Nether Spider that I'm a little bit concerned about. So maybe I level my Spirit Host to 50. Maybe that's something I should do, and re-gear my Acolyte. But I'm gonna wait until I get there to figure it out, see what I need to put into it. Magma Dragon's just so easy compared to the other bosses. So yeah, now I can auto farm Magma Dragon for epic materials. That's pretty sweet. I took a look at the secret room. It's hit point champs only. I could maybe do it if I had a 6-star Gnarlhorn and a 6-star Spymaster. But double ally protect, peril, block debuffs, and unkillable. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to get through that room, so yeah, it feels like arenas. Well, this refresh is nice, but up until this refresh it feels like I've been just getting shit teams here. So we take those free wins when we can get them. See what we got in tag team. I'll probably kill those single person teams. I'm out of tokens right now though. We're in first place after the first day of tag tournament. So I'm gonna buy the 15 gem refill every day that the tournament's on and hopefully snag myself that 6-star relentless. Get a couple chickens, a little bit of energy. Yeah, so hopefully second place doesn't start buying a bunch of refreshes. Should be alright. Champ training tournament. This one I'm not so sure about. There's a dungeon diver and summon rush starting tonight. So I kind of have to wait for those to start to keep pushing on with this. And I should have saved my gem refreshes as well. To put those in during the double dipping with dungeon divers. But it's possible we get first. But worst case scenario, we'll take second. Get some more epic relentless. Ice Golem tournament starts later, so I'm going to give autoing 20 a try again. See if I have any better tools for taking that down. Yeah, day 64. Saving all of our energy for later. And then for faction wars, we've got dwarves, so I think I might put in some effort and re-gear some of these dwarves. And maybe this dark elf. We've got dark elves open too. Where's my candle guard? There she is. Okay. So I've got Soulbond Boyer here, who I want to start leveling up. I've got this guy, and I've got Candleguard. So I might just start leveling those now, and then see if I can work them into my team at some point. This guy just needs one more piece to finish his shield set. So we can give him a helmet. Or we can give him some chunky boots. Let's go with the chunky boots. And then we'll go for just a random helmet. Defense accuracy. Crit rate attack. Yeah, I'll just give him this one. And then this, maybe we've got just anything better to put them in. That's too good. Yeah, I also don't want to give them anything too good, because then it's like I'll have to rip it off of him to use somewhere else. So maybe that's fine. Master Butcher needs some accuracy. And then a lot of hit points. So... Frost set wouldn't be too bad on him. See, the only problem gearing out these random Faction Wars champs is, like, my gear selection isn't that big, right? So if I put this on him, I feel like it's better used on someone I might actually use for something, but... it's hard to know what I'm gonna need. Maybe I try this guy in a Frost set. But one that's not too good. Crit rate, hit points, crit damage, hit points. Okay, so maybe we'll just do that. And then we'll put him in some speed boots. I don't think these relentless boots are going to make it onto anyone important, so we'll just throw those on him for now. And then for a helmet, we'll look for a bit of hit points. Hit points and resistance. Hit points and crit rate. I'll just throw this on him for now. Alright, so that should make him a little tankier. Oh yeah, Madman. Where's my Madman? Okay, he's just gonna stay in trash gear. So let's just give this a little poke here. Is this my built one? Why can't I see my stats? They must have broke something with the update. I'll put a little build one. Okay. Let's give it a go. So, I'm gonna replace this hatchet slinger with candle guard once I level her. And I'm gonna get candle guard to 50. She's gonna be my next dwarf 50. So between candle guard, master butcher, who I'll get 50 after that, and runic warder, I'm hoping I can push up to stage 13. But shield set seems to be doing the trick for keeping my team going. And then we lose the team. So maybe I need to level Dolor to 40. Okay. These dwarves are they're so rough with their animations, man. They have to run like waddle all the way to the enemy to just to attack. And then you've got a faction like Shadowkin, and they're all like super fast ninjas who like teleport to the enemy to attack them. They gotta update these dudes. Alright, so we cleared another stage of dwarves. I think that's about as far as I'll go until I build up my candle guard. So I'll do that today, and then yeah, I'll do that today, and then I'll try it again. Dark Elves. I tried the boss last time. I think I didn't even make it to the boss. Yeah. So I definitely need to build out some of these champs before I try to push this floor, I think. Probably my priority is getting... Well, I think I'll just need a team full of 50s, to be honest. Definitely need to kill this dude. Need to block these freezes that are coming in. Okay, there's one down. Need to get this booked out. Or did I already book that? I can't remember. I feel like I should use this here. Then equalize hit points. Ooh, come on. Okay, gotta use that. This is a bit sketchy. Okay, so we've just got Spirit Host. Who is this? Spear. buff transfer, and then... Okay, so this guy's a bit of a problem. Ooh. Wait a minute. Can Kale solo this? No way. No way is Kale about to solo this. Oh god, this would be crazy. These poisons could be a problem though if they come back on me. I should be using acid rain. Ooh, come on. Oh, this is perfect. He's gonna switch hit points with me now. But he's at low hit points as well. Okay, so his next move after switching hit points is gonna be to put all the debuffs on me. I think I'll try this. Oh, come on. He didn't do the debuff swap, or the hit point swap. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I might actually be able to clear this boss. So, I'm gonna put some time in on gearing my... Maybe try to figure out some upgrades for my Kale that I can put on. Like, I could put him in a hit points chest, that might help. But then you'll have a harder time getting through waves. I could try to get him more speed. Or I can just rerun it until I get good RNG. That's pretty sweet though. I also rebuilt my Life Taker. I was doing the artifact enhancement event, so I leveled up her amulet and ring. I put these 5-star defense and a better shield on. So she's at 197 speed, 165 accuracy. But I leveled this accuracy banner to 16 to put on her when I get her 6-star. So that'll sort out the rest of her accuracy there and give her more speed. And it was just painful rolling this today, man. Flat attack, flat hit points, and then attack percent. But I'm hoping this is enough tanky stats to get her through Fire Knight 20. And then I'll give her Retribution. I'll give her Sniper for more chance to land her decreased speed, and Master Hexer. Lore of Steel for more stats. Probably Evil Eye as well. So yo, that's cool. I'm gonna work on Dark Elves 14 tonight. It's really surprising I was able to get that close. And other than that, just waiting for events to start. I'm gonna go farm the Doom Tower Magma Dragon. And then yeah, and then I'll be trying Ice Golem 20 later tonight as well. So that's the update for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.